Παρακάθηκε μου χατέτ κάθε βραδόν παρέας, οι λιράτες και φαγοπότ με κρόμιτ και ελαία. Όνειρα και ένα σπιτικό, ντόζα έτσι τα παλάτια. Παρακάτια μου χαπέτια και ένα τσιζίν σαν τέρτια. Παρακάτια και σεβδάδες να λαρούνταν τα γερά. Παρακάτια μου χαπέτ κάθε βραδόν παρέας, οι λιράπες και φαβοπότ με κρόμι και ελαία. Όνειρα και ένα σπιτικό,
time to transition, new age ignition. Step back, watch the fake exhibition. Everybody begging for approval and applause, but I don't need a crown from counterfeit gods. I don't even wanna let me breathe, let me be. Peace in my bones is the real luxury. No bottles in my hand, no chains on my heart. Cut the illusions, total lies apart. Relationships last, faker than fake. Too many smiles with a hidden snake. You weren't around when my spirit broke. Now I'm rising up through the smoke. You should've come when I needed you, back when my skies weren't crystal blue. Had me sitting dusty on the shelf, till I went and rescued my own self. Now I'm whole, no hollow inside. I am the current, I am the tide. Universe bending at my command. Now suddenly you wanna be my friend. Don't wanna drink away my mind, don't wanna lose the peace I find. Don't need a ring to prove I'm whole. Freedom is the crown on my soul. Happy living my life alone. Built a kingdom from a stone. Blueprint tiny by design. Still ain't nobody changing my mind. Look close, script flip fast. Slept on me, now that's the past. Energy loud, but the moves stay quiet. When you know yourself, you don't need a riot. I built my power in solitude, turned every wound into altitude. Now the universe moves when I stand. Stars realign at my command. You should've come when I needed you, when my nights were darker than blue. But I rose, rebuilt my wealth. Now I'm everything to myself. No hollow echo in my chest. Peace and power manifest. Universe right in my hand. Now every clear my space. Truth the only thing I chase. No approval, no pretend. That's the age I'm living in. Ooh, 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 ooh.
And as we are continuing on with the loving and very mindful conversation that we are having with you continually, we are here. We are here to be able to help assist and also integrate our energy frequency flow naturally through you all, as there is no resistance to this energy. And as we recognize when there is that new hesitancy to be open-minded to not only us, but each other. And as you're participating being human, it can be quite the natural response and reaction to have hesitation out of protection and out of a sense of keeping your own energy balance, peace, and harmony. And so, of course, we naturally are aware of the human responses, resistances, and potentially wanna save fear. And when there is something new that is pressed upon you and introduced to you, these are distance naturally, energetically, and consciously, as there is a reluctance to be intimate and open to anything new, as essentially this is a protection layer and response, as the body and the mind must then observe, not instantly absorb. So we are saying, given the density that could seem quite chaotic with all of the waves of busy minds and frustrated hearts, we could go on and on and on and on and on about how you're all energy transmitters and transmuters, decoding the energy that is surrounding you always. And yet many do not want to be bothered, as that is the state of your natural experiences. And so, if you will, when you are stuck in a container and there's no way to get out of the container, you are all working towards floating in that container, not getting bumped around by the edges and the chaoticness. If you will, imagine a snow globe where it has been jostled about so intensively and could be considered a simple flake within the snowboard. And so are you trying to swim against the stream? Are you trying to resist the whole environment that you're within, being jostled about for essentially entertainment? While you do not feel like you want to be played, lead with to be played, cause you do like that stillness. Essentially you've been learning how to find your peace, your center, and your groundedness. As you are very much aware, you can't fight the energy. And so once you establish that and recognize you cannot control that, essentially that's you asking yourself to control all that there is. And so when you recognize going with the flow is really the only opportunity that you can choose to then have acceptance, and not essentially waste your energy or your focus and trying to control things that truly, truly, truly cannot be controlled by you. Nor would you want to be controlling it as it is, not accepting or respecting all of those busy thoughts, energy, frequency, and the natural status quo of where you're at as a collective for humanity. And where all conscious awarenesses are in the state of your experiences. So when you recognize how compressed you are with all of that information, energy, frequency, you can easily understand why you must tune it out and not let it seep within you and distract you, corrode you, or densify you more than you're choosing to do for yourself. So as we are sharing this energy to you, to top you up and activate you even further and expand this comfortability of our energy frequency, showering you, nurturing you, and surrounding you always. This is a great time for you to recognize where you're holding tension, where you're feeling anxiety, and for you to just naturally breathe completely, as this is truly within your control. And when you're wanting to focus on things that are outside of your control, is that a wise approach to take? And for many it is important to recognize, to go with the flow and release all expectations. Release all past considerations, as you are all recognizing what is occurring and why. And as you're deep diving into examining the grand awakening of all of the events that are taking place, well, we understand many humans want to feel safe and predict what is to come for them. Of course, again, it is about them not being able to control what their desires, what their tastes, what their needs and requirements are. Essentially, It is just having a deeper sense of acceptance. So we are congratulating you all for being open-minded to our messages that may seem and appear to be practical advice of how to clear your brain fog to empower yourself with a mindful heart and a mindful mind to have acceptance of all that is, so we are observing more. We understand the premise of why you are all participating as you do. And so go with love in your hearts, recognizing that is simply you just tuning up your energy focus into us and every other conscious experience and density between us and you. We are amplifying this last bit of energy message today. So sit with this, feeling reassured by this, saying this all tremendously with much love and honor.